You feel that you do not owe any rent, Mr. George?
Yeah.
Did you pay your August rent?
I did not pay August rent. That was when I moved out. And she had known that I was moving out. As you go to Exhibit E.
Well, yeah, but Mr. George, it doesn't matter what your co-tenant knew. The point is that the security deposit has a specific reason. It's to be held by a landlord. In the event there were damages, the damages would be taken
Which
out
never
of the
made
security
it to
deposit.
the hands of the landlord.
Yeah. Well, that's debatable. I have nothing further.
So unless anybody has any other questions, then you're excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you.
This courtroom is now in recess.
I don't want to give short shrift to any argument he may have had about some underlying threats and bullying. I just don't think that they are there. I'm more inclined, just based on the weight of evidence, I find her credible with respect to the $4,900 being for rent and security. Most landlords ask for a security deposit and first month's rent, so her explanation was credible to me, but I'd be interested to hear what you both think. Remember, it's a month-to-month lease. He's obligated to provide only 60 days notice. So he's technically off the lease, in which case he'd be entitled to the money back. However, he didn't give 60 days notice, so he owes her $2,400.
Correct.
To me, it's a rather simple matter. The security deposit is in the hands of the landlord. Unless he can establish that she pocketed that money and is double dipping, I don't see how he succeeds in getting that applied. Because he phrased it as if I gave her $2,400. She was in possession of the security deposit, but she's not. The landlord.
I actually found him more credible than I found her. And I believe that he gave her $2,400, which would mean that's 2 months' rent for security deposit. The rent was $1,250 each.
Right.
So I believe that she used all $4,900 as a security deposit. And when he gave her his money, she had it and she was paying rent for herself. So I believe he's out. And I believe he owes 2 months' rent. I believe he owes August and September. But I think he's paid that. I think she can keep the $2,400. We know that the landlord has it or she has it, but in any event, he's not going to create any more damage in the apartment because he's not living in the apartment. He was only there 46 days. I think to put it off to say, well, then when the landlord gives you back the money, one, we have to decide, did you cause damages? Did the landlord keep all the money? Is he entitled to get money back?
That way, you have to believe that she pocketed the $2,400.
I do.
But wait, does it actually even matter? Because she doesn't dispute that she received $2,400 from him. He owes her $2,400.
Correct.
The only caveat is he admitted owing the utilities, so she gets the utilities and for the pet deposit for 2 months of pet.
She'd be entitled to the $450 because I believe he didn't pay the money out. He barely answered. And the utility bill, he's already agreed. $168, which he said she could take out, but he can't take it out because she's going to use that towards the rent payments. So it would be...
It's $450 plus $168.
It is $618, I believe.
We're unanimous?
Yes.
Yeah, we're unanimous.
We have deliberated and reached a unanimous verdict. I have to tell you, sir, you really had valuable points to make in support of your defense. The process and manner in which you tried to make them was really distracting. Is this your first time in court?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I apologize.
I could tell. We believe you that you gave the plaintiff this $2,400. And for that reason, ma'am, regardless of whether or not the money is characterized as some supplement that he gave you or a part of the security deposit, we believe that that money is the money from which you can satisfy his rental obligation for the 2 months for which he didn't provide notice. Remember, it's only a 60-day lease, so now he's technically off the lease. It would be different, sir, if the landlord said you had to stay on the lease for the balance of 12 months, in which case, at the end of the 12 months, that's when people would be entitled to their deposits back. But since this is a month-to-month obligation, you're done. I mean, you're off the lease now. You're entitled to that money back. However, that money is going to go to satisfy the 2 months' rent that you owe her because you didn't give 60 days notice under the lease. You do owe her for pet fees and for utilities. I discussed the utilities at the outset. So the total judgment in this court is in the plaintiff's favor for $618. Sir, your cross complaint is dismissed. Good luck, everybody, and be safe.